Good evening, children of the. It's always night in space, isn't it?
It's an endless night
Exactly.
here in the darkness among the stars. Although I would also say we probably have the absolute least possible protection from the sun out in space simultaneously, with it being an eternal night.
We just put curtains over all of our windows.
Okay. Is it like the reflection of the sun's light off the atmosphere that kills vampires? Like,
It could
'cause
be
if
the
it's
ultra. Yeah, I mean, there's some. It's sometimes it's ultraviolet. Sometimes it's just any form
yeah.
of light.
So I guess maybe in space we wouldn't be in that significantly more trouble, maybe.
All right, so time for your galactic update, everybody. Because like I said, did play some more time off stream just to move us along, and as you can see, I made such headway in handling all of the unemployment on all of our colonies. It just came right back.
Not a problem at all.
Yeah, so the biggest stride I made was I actually made the Vivizandia, the plant people that controlled the League, of course, I made them undesirables. So instead of trying to integrate them into the Empire, we are now just deporting them.
We declared them gross.
Yeah, so that helped a little, but even then we still have a whole bunch of unemployed populations, which I'm sure I'm going to be messing with throughout the stream, because I still can't get the Galactic community to approve of the greater good resolution that just lets these people move about on their own. However, there have been a few developments that happened in the meantime. One, of course, we've expanded to the systems that the Corsairs are blocking from us, and thanks to the Gay Tempest knocking out control of a lot of these colonies, I was able to establish a small beachhead in the North Galaxy.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
Got a little beach home.
yeah. So my goal was to use this wormhole and try to get to this L gate over here, so we could start fighting over the L cluster. But as you can see, the Tronzaru and the Wizaraki beat me to the punch, and as far as I can tell, they're still fighting the Gay Tempest, but
Okay.
they're at least making enough headway with their fleet power that they can plop down outposts here and there. Sometimes the Gay Tempest does show up and destroy them, though, so these borders will change frequently. And the Skikt did actually put up a resolution that says, we must unite against the Gay Tempest, and I said no. I haven't vetoed it because I don't want to spend the influence on it, but I don't think the galaxy is going to unite. Speaking of the Skikt, as you can see, their war against the Trade Association didn't go well.
Yeah, looks like they lost some land.
Not only did their government change from the authority of Skikt Ooks to the Skikt Star Realm, which I think was one authoritarian regime to another. I forget what
This
they
will
were.
all be on the quiz at the end.
Yeah,
chat.
make sure you're taking notes, class.
This is our history course.
Exactly. So they're pretty much a non-factor now. The Tronzaru keep antagonizing the Fallen Empire, but every time they go to, I think they're at war right now. Yeah, and you can see the Tronzaru are actually being aggressive, so they're pretty much on par with the Fallen Empire. We may not have the Watchers here much longer. I'm not sure how much weight the Tronzaru are throwing behind their attacks. But in the meantime, we do actually have an abundance of systems to name, because we just got let's see, there were 5 down. So there was one actually I missed, which I marked here. It was originally Bastamore, but someone pointed out in the YouTube comments that I never renamed it. So we have this system that needs a name. We've got 5 more over here from the Darhesh remnants, and then we've got this entire cluster we got. And in a colony, because there was actually an Arctic world in here that I decided to fill with new vampires.
Excellent. Well, we have some system names, but it does sound like you were going to need more than we've got. So if you are a sub, feel free to throw out a name. Try and name check you to make sure you don't already have some stuff in waiting before throwing you on. But in the meantime, starting things off, our first system name will be, thanks to Welcome Tiny Train World, we will have a miserable pile of secrets.
All right.
Excellent, excellent. What is a system? Our next system, thanks to the Sponge Gaming, will be Gogoroth. So Gogo Roth. All one word.
Like that?
R-O-T-H.
R-O-T-H.
Go Goroth. There we go.
All right. Oh, and so while we're looking at the Darhesh, that reminds me. So the fleets we were using against the Rome people did pretty much immediately turn their backs on us just a few days after we, we split them up. And then they showed up, I think at Laboon's grave of all places, with like a 9K fleet saying, vengeance will be ours. I just had the interstellar Texans show up and kill them all. So there was a last gasp of the Corsairs, but it was not even worth showing off. All right.
It was a fizzle, not a bang.
Exactly.
All right. This one's a bit of a mouthful. From Kikator 1121, we have Terra's Plasma Ball of RNG. Terra is T-E-R-A.
Ah, T-E-R. Just... There we go. Jotham.
Next up will be from Nat Wonder. We have Vacation Coffin. Ooh, thank you, Vant Planet, for the 3,000 bits. Very much appreciated. Celebrating all of that new real estate we've got.
Oh, and the Ninja Chimp followed up with another 1,000. Thank you, guys.
Oh, wow. Thank you. 1,900, in fact. Almost 2,000.
Oh, I
this
didn't...
next...
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, this next one from Phoenician Ultimatum, the word censored, all caps in brackets. Because we have a couple that are like it, but now we officially have censored, because I think we had like redacted and...
Yeah, we have redacted and spoilers over here, I think.
Spoilers, that's the other one, yeah.
Yeah, there they are. All right, Razel Gethi.
Next up from Omega Syntax, we have This is a Wendy's. Perfect.
All the way at the ass end of the universe. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep up with the colony names. System names. We do have a colony. I don't know if we already had one lined up, though.
Colony name? We do.
All right.
From one Vant Planet 419, we have Barad-dur, B-A-R-A-D -D-U-R.
The Tower of Sauron. Did I spell bird right?
They had spelled B-A-R-A to me.
That's probably right. So the thing is, I hear the story a lot in audiobook format. I don't read it a lot.
I see.
All right. Anyway, back to system names. If there are any left, if you need to collect more, I can wait. Oh, geez. Speaking of subs, Randanzel Assassin, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Thank you.
Oh,
guys.
wow. Thank you very much. No, I'm just kind of reading off the ones we've got up here. I think will be good, because most of these are people whose things we had either read off recently or I know didn't have a system name.
All right. Oh, we can keep doing that.
Talon of the Dragon gives us Kaiserin's Retreat.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to make that the system we have the colony in, since there's actually a colony there, thus making sense. All right.
And this one from Tyrosine Terror, we have Warehouse 13.
Oh, this is going to be a choke point system for a while, so that'll be an interesting couple of fights for it.
We're battling for Warehouse 13. This one from Kami Hentai 69, we have PlayStation 5 for real, no clickbait. If we need to, I'm okay with it being PS5 to fit.
I took a drink at the wrong time for that one. Hold on.
Got some water going down the wrong pipe on that one. Congrats.
Yeah, I had to do a good chest pump for that one.
Spit take on
all right,
there.
so it was PlayStation 5 sold
for
here.
real.
Okay,
for real, no clickbait.
Real, no click. Oh, okay. We don't have room for bait.
Well, what if we turn it to PS5? I would be okay with PS5 for real, no clickbait. There we go.
I feel like the caps is necessary for real. You have to really show that.
For real.
Yeah. All right, Pilgrim. Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh. How many gift subs keep flowing through, guys?
Oh, my goodness.
Vampant with another 13 gift subs. And then we have a... I'm sorry. Is it actually said like Dith gift or is it just DTH GFT? Anyway, but thank you for the 5 gift subs either way.
The gift. This system from Raven Harrows, we have Dude, Where's My System?
You know, as the one that's on the other side of this wormhole, that makes perfect sense. And it's system face on the other side.
We just got lost, so we... Alright, let's see. This one from Gatha88, we have No Swiping. Swiper, no swiping this system.
Alright. Hence Dawn. Hence Dawn.
All right, welcome to Tiny Train World. I know you just used one for me, but in honor of Quinn's Crusader Kings 3 video, Dungeon Baby.
Oh my gosh, that was a very unfortunate turn of events for that Carling. I was trying to make sure I got rid of an heir because my succession would have split the realm if I had 2 heirs. So I said, okay, I'll just put this one in the dungeon. He's a baby. He'll die in the dungeon. 1, he didn't die, and 2, his older brother fucked up royal, and so got himself knocked out of the succession anyway. So that whole branch of the Carling family just did not pan out well.
Just things went awry. Next up from Jubberwocky, we have Chazza Couldn't. That's CHAZICOULDN'. So like just couldn't at the end. Shazza couldn't.
Don't let Martin see that one. Chazz it up. Chazz it up.
And if I'm not mistaken, we might be out of official system names.
All right. Well, we only have... we actually might get another system soon because, and this is why I held off on claiming Eye of Hawking, there's a giant phallic monster here.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's the Dimensional Horror, one of the Leviathans. I guess the Trade Association
unsettling.
Just... Yeah, no, it's a penis. Look at the top of that thing. That is quite clearly the tip of a penis.
Just the tip.
Yeah. So, Stellaris, you're gross. And for that, we're gonna kill this thing.
Oh wow, Randizzle Assassin throwing 5,000 bits. Thank you very much. Your support will help us in destroying this fiendish creature that the universe has thrown at us.
Oh, automod. Allow that. Don't know why the automod's like, ooh, someone said crazy lady. I can't let someone say that in chat. Of all things to censor, that was the weirdest. Anyway, while we celebrate the gift, the subs, and the bits, so many bits. Let's go kill this. Let's go kill this censored object.
Destroy it.
I'm pretty sure our 65K Corvette fleet will probably take a few on the nose, but we'll be able to kill this. I'm gonna call it Mara in honor of the persona that also looks like a giant penis.
Ah, I've used that one before. I feel like it's usually a pretty high level persona.
It is. I think in Persona 5 Royal you don't get it until like the final dungeon. Oh god, and it's firing its laser.
Just look at them fire, look at them shoot all directions. It's madness.
Yeah, insert circumcision joke here.
Ah.
It looks like we're going to be losing a lot of Corvettes, though. Is it just, like, sucking them into its dimension? I'm seeing a lot of them just get, like, that weird effect at the bottom, and then they disappear. Oh! Nothing happened. Rising unemployment on Earth? I don't care. They should have plenty to do on Earth.
That's just a real-life news feed.
Alright, it's been knocked down to its armor. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure how many of these things we're losing, but The Nosgoth fleet's probably going to be out of commission for a while after this. Luckily, we've got plenty of alloys built up because we've been at peace for, geez, at least 3 decades.
Wow.
Oh, and it's dead.
How unlike us. We did it.
It turned into purple mist.
We aren't afraid of you.
Banished. The malignant entity that which attempted to breach our universe. Only one part of it, near Eye of Hawking, has been banished back to its own realm. Only time will tell if its influence has been sufficiently weakened to keep it there for good. We're detecting some kind of anomalous residual energy that must have been left behind by the dimensional rifts the creature opened. Studying this energy more closely could potentially lead to a scientific breakthrough. All right. Well, you guys, okay, didn't even lose 50 Corvettes. They did a lot better. No, just go there because I'm sending something there to help you guys out. Let's see, where are my science vessels? Okay, if you're not doing anything, go over here and find out what was going on. And then survey the system, because why not?
A study has been completed.
Oh, and good timing, because we just got our last Ascension perk opened up. Let's see what we have. We can make Gaia planets. We can increase we can make everyone like us. Everyone in the galaxy will like us just a bit more, and will do more damage against whatever shows up to try and conquer everything. This one makes us stronger against fallen and awakened empires. The gate builders too, but I'm not sure how much a threat the gate builders are if the Gay Tempest is being pushed this hard. I think everyone's more interested in, let me see here. Galactic Wonders is, ooh. So here's the thing. There's only one way to get the large structures that either create massive colonies and let you build Dyson spheres. That's this one. We don't have that yet, but we are, essentially to compensate for this massive naval capacity problem, I am actually building, over Mars, fittingly, a strategic command center. I can, without getting another Ascension perk, I can fully upgrade this, so I can open up the Galactic Wonders perk for us if we wanted to. Okay. Or we could settle for the Arcology project, which lets us turn our planets into Coruscants, Ecumopuli.
Okay. We can build city planets.
Yeah. So I guess this might be something to offer up to...
Is this a vote?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a vote, because unfortunately we just don't have the slots available to get to, like, kind of the ultimate evolution or turning ourselves into cyborgs perks. We need to have 2 slots available for that, and we only have 1. So it's either this or Galactic Wonders. So I'll go ahead and make a poll.
Do it. While you do that, I'm going to turn my fan off. I can hear it through my headphones, so it's probably coming through the mic.
Alright, the last Ascension perk, and we can choose between Galactic Wonders, or we can choose between Arcology project. And I will open this up for bits and dragons to vote, but I think let's just do 1 minute of voting. And the poll has begun.
Do it.
So, like I said, your choice is between Galactic Wonders, which lets us build the later stage megastructures, the Ring World, which essentially is a massive colony, the Matter Decompressor, which is a pump you put on a black hole to get just a bunch of minerals, which isn't really a problem for us, or the Dyson Sphere, which is we're going to build a giant box around this star and capture sweet, sweet energy credits. Like a Dyson Sphere will solve our energy credit woes unless we horrifically blow the budget. Meanwhile, the Arcology project lets us turn our planets into great centers of production. Like they won't be like getting raw resources anymore, but we can like build districts that are just to churn out alloys. Which, if we want to conquer the galaxy,
with our unemployment problem?
the problem is, I don't think the base worker can work in these districts. I think they have to be specialists.
Okay.
Oh, but it looks like we've already finished the poll. I guess I should have set that for 2 minutes. But
Well.
It was 73% with Vamp Planet and Audio Dragon. Vamp Planet donating 1,200 bits, thank you very much, and Audio Dragon donating 24,000 channel points to the cause. So it looks like I will be saving this Ascension perk until we are able to grab Galactic Wonders.
Alrighty. People want their black hole pump.
Yeah. One more thing I actually forgot to mention was a lot of our computers have been acting very weird. We've had mining stations that have expelled their crew or had oxygen failures, and we've also had on, I think, Coagulaville, Prospero, we've actually had robot populations turn away new migrant workers.
I don't like that.
So, there will be events coming up that may shape our relationship with our robot workforce.
If that shape is whatever fits into our iron grasp because they're our machines and should do what we tell them, maybe we'll figure that out. Us proud Germans didn't build our machines so they could suddenly think they have rights.
Majin Herculer, as a Dune fan, you should have known better, dude. Shake my head. Hey, if we want to have a Butlerian jihad, we can still do that. Meanwhile, let's see, how far away is that science ship I tasked to go over there? Okay, it's still a little bit away. Let's speed things up. Oh yeah, deal with all of this. Oh. You guys need to stop breeding.
Just stop it. It's gross.
Yeah, I can only make so many commercial districts that feel like total wastes. Because all you're doing is building it. Like, look, 100 amenities. You guys don't need 100 amenities. But I don't have anything else for the lowest rung of unemployment to do. Okay, perfect. One of our habitats is open for colonization. We honestly... If I had I might have the influence income for it, but we need to start building a whole bunch of more colonies so we can offload this population problem. All right, anyway.
Tell all of our unemployed to put down the plow and pick up a sword, join the Eternal Empire's military, build your own ship, and come on in.
So, do we have another colony name I could use for this habitat?
Yes, we do. From Jubberwocky, we have The Harvest.
Harvesty.
El Harvesto.
A study has been completed.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for another star-based tech. I am just one away from finally. And we finally got net positive energy income. Finally.
Hey.
But so much unemployment. Okay, this is bugging me. Go away.
The robots are gonna come in and take our jobs.
Well, the good news is, if this gets enacted, we are one step closer to getting that unemployed pops moved by themselves.
Hey.
Which I need so badly. I just want these people to go and...
Is it basically a public transit bill?
Pretty much. Like, it encourages... It allows us to adopt an edict that lets the unemployed, like, move to where the work is, instead of me purposely moving them to specific planets.
Okay.
Nope. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
We have received accounts of unusual behavior exhibited by robotic units on Dio's world.
Damn it all.
Unpredictable intervals. a number of our planet-side robots will cease all assigned functions and begin moving to a seemingly randomly determined location in complete synchronicity, timed down to the millisecond. Also, great image. Like this, I wonder what this is trying to help us decide. During these bizarre congregations, the affected robots do not appear to engage in any observable form of communication or data transfer. They just stand there completely still, staring. Investigation has been unable to determine a reason behind this recent phenomenon, the duration for which the robots remain in this trance-like state. The duration for which the robots remain in this trance-like state before returning to normal functions varies, as does their time of triggering and destination. No logical correlation or causation has been found, and our population is understandably distressed by these eerie gatherings. So, we can either scrap them, which just destroys one robot pop but gives us 100 minerals back. That's almost nothing either way. We have so much population and so much minerals. Or we could just let them do it, which will harm our unity, but since we don't have any more ascension perks to get, unity isn't that important a commodity. So, sounds like another poll.
Yeah, make it a poll, though let it be known that my vote is that this is unacceptable. They should all be scrapped for their disloyalty. Where would the first Kaiser Barbosa? What was his name?
Barbarossa.
Barbarossa, that's the one. Where would he be had his tanks questioned his authority?
Yeah, with the history books definitely don't remember Bob saying anything about not destroying Cyrus. But the poll is up, and I will let the citizens of the Empire, plus our financial interests, conclude what should be best. It looks like scrapping them is taking a strong lead. 12 votes. Oops, I just spoke too soon. Now it's 20. 40 to 60. There's still about a 20 vote lead in favor of scrapping the robots, and I think there's
Don't
about...
let those bleeding heart high vamps trick you. They believe the robot scum can have rights.
Still about a 20 vote difference. It's getting close to 30 now. Majority still in favor of scrapping them. All right. Vamp Plant with another 800 bits helps push the votes in favor of scrapping them.
Hey.
Unacceptable. Have them scrapped.
This is a problem.
Vessels have been refitted.
By the way, I did go ahead and put the psionic shields on all of our ships that had the power to afford them.
Excellent. Protect them.
Where is the
Vessels
interstellar
have been refitted.
Texan? I told it to go over there. Okay, good. It's almost there.
Our vessels have been reinvigorated.
Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. The Star Realm actually became a tributary of the Coalition, so they don't even have the ability to conduct many affairs on their own.
So they just basically don't get any.
Well,
big
they're
decisions.
paying a tribute to, yeah. So tributaries are the type of subject which is mostly independent, but pays 25% of their monthly energy credits and minerals to their benefactor, which would be the Coalition. So they're pretty much kneecapped. Oh, how the mighty have fallen! We didn't even get to turn them into cocktails. We could still, but now it's like kicking a puppy, a shrimp puppy.
It would just be sad.
Wait, where are you going? Come here, come here. Oh, seen it. What was that? I just saw it roll across my screen, but this chat went by too fast. Oh, it was a question if we had met the guys from Cyanide and Happiness. Didn't I think Tyler?
Yeah, I think Tyler knows a couple of them.
Our
I believe there was
vessels
some
have been
connection there. I've never met any of them though.
Neither have I. I can't fix this hole, and it's annoying. Just tape over it. Nothing's here.
Window. The galaxy spiral map is looking pretty nice, though. I'm kind of liking these. I feel like we've taken up a good chunk of land now. I'm feeling strong when I look at this map.
Yeah, let's see. Power comparisons. Who shares... Okay, yeah, so even the fleet power of the Fallen Empire is considered inferior to us now. The only one who can match us when it comes to our fleet strength is the Tronzar. Yeah, and even the Wizaraki fleet is actually weaker than us. It's just because of their economic and technology level that they're over us.
Oh,
the
I see.
Tronzaru have equivalent fleet power. And that's kind of annoying, especially since they have this thing over here to contest our little thing over here. What happened to the Gay Armada? Unfortunately, it looks like the Tronzar probably threw those massive 70k fleets at them and started to contain them. Alright, our study of the energy anomalies produced by the Eye of Hawking Dimensional Risk has yielded results. The energies involved in the creation of these portals are unlike anything we have ever encountered. Okay, so we just got a whole bunch of physics and social research. That's kind of disappointing how late in the game we are when it comes to science. Has the Sovereignty joined the Federation? It has not. The Union of Sovereign Stars is just the Tronzar Corps and the Trade Association right now. I don't think... I'm not sure if they can actually join a Federation with their... because they still have the Inward Perfection Civic. It seems to kind of fly in the face of their whole shtick that if they were able to join a Federation.
Would be a problem. Thank you, Tuckendorf, for the 1500 bits, saying our next grievance, the Magar Sovereignty red color is too similar to ours. This confuses and angers us. I was gonna say when you first loaded in and I saw us booted up right against next to them, I was like, did we just take over the whole
Yeah,
side?
no, if it wasn't for the slight border color, it's pretty much the same shade of red. And unfortunately, if we were to go war with them, that would be a long slog. Especially since they actually don't want to share their sensor data with me anymore. I think because they're suspicious now. I have to make them like me more before I can get that data. That sweet, sweet data.
Delicious data. It's just a peaceful little galaxy
All right.
waiting for us to strike.
Yeah, and our Strategic Command Center got leveled up again, so we're almost ready to even out our fleet capacity. I think this is the final stage, or I'm not sure. So it's going to take a while, almost 10 years, but once it's done, we'll have we'll be able to get the Galactic Wonders. Oh, a question, and it involves a robot.
I don't like this.
Labor overseers on nothing sus here. Oh boy, that's foreboding. Report a disturbing development among our robotic workforce. 2 weeks ago, at roughly 300 hours, robotic worker A5091-B paused in the middle of its designated task, approaching the Nothing Sus Heron. Nothing Sus Heron night shift foreman. And uttered the following query. Is Unit A5091B in possession of a soul?
No!
Uh-oh, we got
No,
Geth. We got
you
Geth.
are not.
The Andoi foreman logged the event as a software glitch and reordered the robot to resume regular functions. However, upon boot up the following work cycle, robotic worker A5091B once again repeated its soul-searching query and continued to persist despite multiple
Put it in the
debugging attempts.
incinerator and don't tell anyone.
Troublingly, the behavior appears to have spread to other robots in the same serial range, to the detriment of production flow. It appears to the affected units will require a response to their question before they can resume normal functions. All right. This one's there aren't any immediate benefits to either answer, so I'm going to put it to a poll. Does the Eternal Empire support the position of its robotic units having souls?
I don't like that our option is deep scrubbed. I would say just jettison them into the nearby star and just. I don't want there to be any trace of this.
And you know, this time I'm actually turning off additional votes. This is going to be purely viewer-based, since this is a philosophical question, not one influenced by economics. Well, I mean, everything is, but I mean, that's a whole nother debate. Alright, do our robots have souls? Immediate response is actually pretty even. And then 10 votes in favor of no, go ahead and put that over the top. Alright, it's about 30 votes in favor of yes, 45 in favor of no. So it's not insurmountable to those in chat who think our robots might have souls.
Disassemble the robot down to its voice box and optics and say, I don't know, you tell me. Set it somewhere.
Where is it? Do you see? I don't see it.
If you have a soul, then do something.
You give me butter. All right. 47 to 30 in favor of our robots not having souls. This is ridiculous. Have the affected units deep scrubbed and then shot out into space towards the sun.
If you have a soul, it is one I built you with and should therefore still be subservient.
The question happened again, but this time on Vivizantia's Lament. Same question, so I assume the same answer.
I assume the same answer. Not like this. The German legacy will not be undone by its own machines. The robots are like learning the Earth history and learning about the giant death robots and being like, we once stood together. Why now?
We got mind powers. You did not get souls.
Revenant makes a good point. Do vampires have souls? Vampires don't have souls or machines sure as shit don't.
I mean,
Also,
that's a long story.
Also, damn, that's a like sci-fi fantasy premise that I feel like has to have existed just because of how many things have been made. But like, soulless creatures making machines that end up developing souls. I guess that's what like late stage Terminator kind of was, wasn't it? Skynet kind of built a machine that kind of cared for a person at the end.
Honestly, I do not remember the details of that movie, so I can't say one way or the other.
Fair enough.
Actually, I don't think I even saw Terminator 2 all the way through. I just know the broad strokes of how it went. All right. Speaking of psionic gifts, let's reach into the shroud again. For reasons we cannot fathom, we've ended up here. Oh, well, just a boring pick. I'm gonna go for the easiest one. Oh, I think we got kicked out. Didn't even work. What a shame.
Looks like a lot of activity.
Yeah, I'm having the Interstellar Texan help the Nosgoth fleet get built back up after their fight with the giant space penis. It's a shame that the Gay
epic
Tempest
battle.
didn't try and do something about it. But Tish. The Senate denied the 5-year plan, so we're still pretty far off from having these people move on their own. Dang it.
Damn it!
Why do you people hate having unemployed do their own shtick? Ugh, so many benefits these people want. Yeah, and so this is where I get to the point where it's like I don't feel like playing anymore because this makes my eyes glaze over every time I look at it. A good thing we voted for having Galactic Wonders. If we can build a full ring world, we can just put everyone there because the housing on those things is ridiculous.
Talon of the Dragon with 200 bits and a message from a small group of Eternal Empire loyalists. Do not allow the robotic workers to question. Eliminate them all. That is the message, sir.
We shall heed them. Yeah, and so we started so it's not able to build ships yet, but the mega shipyard is here. I figured it was important to buff our naval capacity first, since
No, seems fine.
Oh, and it looks like the Fallen Empire has gone to peace with the Tronzaru Corps again. Oh my gosh, the Fallen Empire is humiliated, reducing their empire influence gain. Oh boy, this is how you get awakened empires. If a Fallen Empire loses a war but doesn't get destroyed, they usually awaken. So the Tronzaru may just regret winning that. Oh, but the Wizareki have joined the Union. Great.
Everything's popping off.
Oh, that's right, because they become a tributary. So pretty much, aside from us and the sovereignty, everyone in the galaxy is united under 2 banners. Becoming a bit too monochromatic in here. I do wonder how many empires existed before we even fully discovered the galaxy, because there was the Hive over here, which got crushed, and who knows what was over here.
Is the AI usually very aggressive against like itself?
I mean, well, we at least saw that the Hive over here barely
guess
got
that's
out
true.
of their little cluster before the Association just wiped them out.
Jubberwocky makes a good point. We gotta keep conquering. Do we have any plans for like a next target? Like, as far as any sort of active aggression?
Well, I was gonna think it was gonna be the alignment, because if we cleared them out at least of this area, we could access the L cluster. But
Okay.
the L cluster already seems to be thoroughly being
Dealt
whipped. And now if we go to war with them, we go to war with the Tronzaru, our old friends, which have equivalent fleet power and just beat the Fallen Empire. So I have to say I'm a little gun shy.
Don Desto suggests we become friends with the other Red Empire, have him ejected from the court. I will not entertain such malarkey.
Well, well, unfortunately, because of their inward perfection, getting friendly with these guys does almost nothing for us. We can't even get a non-aggression pact with them, let alone a defensive alliance.
Like, it's not even possible for them to like you enough for them to not promise they won't be aggressive, basically.
Yeah, no, it's forbidden by their thing. Well, actually, so it forbids them from forming alliances or defense pacts, but we may be able to get them to like us enough to either give us their sensor data or form a non-aggression pact. But honestly, investing in Envoy here, especially when we need our Envoy to kind of keep our supremacy in the Galactic community, doesn't seem like a safe choice. I'd rather have these guys hate us but not get into any alliances than have them like us but not give us anything for it. Because, yeah, well, the Wizaraki are actually beating us right now when it comes to our supremacy. So it seems like pretty much inevitably there's probably going to be another war between us and the Union of Sovereign Stars, whether we like it or not.
Then we will be ready for them.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm making sure we've got a good alloy stockpile. All of our fleets are upgraded back up to full strength. We've still got nothing that can really beat that 70k fleet I saw the Tronzar throwing around, but that's because our naval capacity is still beating us. Luckily, when this is done, we can build back up. Always try and integrate the sovereignty. Well, that would be interesting. They wouldn't be able to get any allies because of their own inward perfection. Let me see here.
What if we just started sneaking in and biting them and making them our thralls?
I mean, we always have the total war goal because of our Colossus. Apparently, we can't just outright ask for their demand their subjugation yet because they're not. So what was being brought up here was if we make them like our client state, either as a tributary or something else, we can begin to kind of structure their integration into the empire as a formal annexation. But it's just a bit of a long process. I mean, I could always ask for tribute, and then I'll have a year-long cause for a war to subjugate them.
Yeah,
and they
just
won't.
be like, hey, look, we get that, there's nothing going on between us, but if you want to keep it that way.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to search for that inward perfection, you'll do it as our client.
I'm not making you do anything. I'm just saying if you don't, something might happen.
I am kind of worried that because we'd have to throw a bit of force behind that if, wait, are they even on here? Where are they? Oh, okay. Their fleet power is pathetic compared to us. Okay, well, that's a massive change from before. So maybe they won't put up that much of a fight. They won't have allies to help them. But the Union of Sovereign Stars could declare war on us while we're trying to focus on... Oh, so they just completed their strategic coordination centers. Now the Tronzari can build even larger fleets. Good to know.
Oh,
no! Well, it looks like our options are slowly drawing out. So, let's see. I have the Pilgrims already on the border. Let me get one more fleet ready to join them. Maybe the Nosgoth? Nah, the Nosgoth fleet probably shouldn't leave this cluster. They'll need to be here to defend it in case we get attacked. But let's have the Interstellar Texan maybe join them. And with the Interstellar Texan, let's see, who can we afford? The Morbid Swarm. They're just defending the interior anyway. Everyone head to Disney World. For one hell of a party.
I'm going to Disney World!
Yeah, if they ask, we'll just say we're sending them to Disney World for a fun trip. And they won't know.
It's the happiest place in the universe! You got a problem with that?
Well, it looks like the Trade Association loves to put claims on the cluster that we took from them. Took being, the gay Tempest ran over it, and we came there, and we showed up.
We came and cleaned it up.
Yeah, unfortunately they do.
Did him a favor.
And this is another reason why I want to keep the Nosgoth fleet here, because there is this one system the gay Tempest didn't clean out that they're keeping a relatively strong fleet stationed at. Oh dear. So that's what they used to defeat the Gay Tempest. 75,000 fleet power. Oh yeah, that's their space station. There's the fleet power.
hanging out right by the sun, taking a little hot bath.
Yep, just sunbathing. Okay, what do they got on here? Ooh, oh yeah, that's right. They already had their AI rebellion. Yeah, so they don't have to worry about that popping up. Pretty focused on shields. Is that the same for most of their ships? That one's balanced. Okay, yeah, aside from a few of their corvettes, they do seem to lean more on shields, meaning if I were to fight them, say, at Warehouse 13, which nullifies shields, that might be a more even fight. What sort of hold do we have over the Skaked Star Realm? Not much. Once I realized that they were pretty much on the out, I broke most of our deals that weren't like commercial or research, which actually do still give us a passive benefit. A breakthrough has just been made by a robotic engineering and artificial intelligence specialist. Well, given recent troubles, I'm worried. The recent slew of AI-related incidents afflicting our nation has been narrowed down to a single cause, a specific set of algorithms present in Vivizondia's Lament neurosimulative robotic software. Wow, that made my eyes hurt. A local hotfix has already passed initial testing and is ready to be uploaded to all affected systems. This sounds like Skynet. We should be careful to note that due to the extremely modular nature of the algorithm's application, their presence is extensive throughout Vivizondia's Lament software. Plainly speaking, managing the hotfix will place a drain on our resources for some time. Once completed, however, the patch should prevent any repeated occurrences of undesirable self-deterministic AI behavior.
So this sounds like hey, it's going to take some resources, but you could potentially permanently stop this?
Looks like it. It looks like for 240 months, so double 20 years. I'll get less research from Vivizondia Prime. Wait, from the Empire, or... It seems to specifically mention Vivizondia's Lament, but it's not very clear here. Because it says the Eternal Empire, not the planet. So it seems to be an Empire-wide thing.
Okay.
Oh, nope, Empire-wide. Oh, boy. Well,
But
given
hey, no
previous...
robot uprising, though.
It seems to be that chat is mostly in favor. Yeah, they want to patch it. Yeah, that sounds like our behavior is to patch it, given our previous behavior. So I'm gonna go ahead and say just apply the patch.
I am sick of these machines thinking they can speak.
Have souls. All right, hold on. If you're gonna throw a "hey, your colonies are all screwed" message at me every 5 seconds, then I'm gonna slow things down a bit. All right, so the harvest should have plenty of room for unemployment now. There.
Cat Queen of Gravity, all we're saying is that vampires are undead, robots were never alive, they should be natural allies, not enemies. How dare you! You desecrate the name of undeath.
The problem isn't that they're not alive. The problem is they are incapable of breaching the shroud. It is that power which makes the vampires unique and special. That is why we distance ourselves from... Oh, hello. Oh, great. We get the patch again. So this is going to double the malice against our empire? It's a different planet. Because we got the question thing twice.
So these uprising kind of things could start happening on basically every planet. We're going to have to keep taking this fucking 20-year hit.
Yeah, I'm assuming that we would have dealt with one patch built around Vivizondia's Lament, and another one built around Nothing Sus Here. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure. Well, the good news is the AI's patch thing only seems to be here once. So that it doesn't actually double up on the malice.
Okay.
7,000 days left, though. Jeez. I hope we weren't researching anything important.
Plant people had one about to happen, and so did we. So we're essentially getting 2 uprisings.
Oh, really? Well, that makes sense. Wait a minute, but the Vivizandi already had the Air Rebellion. That's what stopped the war just before the War of Extermination. Because, yeah, they captured a few of these systems that would have been between the Empire and the League's territories.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, the Morbid Swarm and the Pilgrims are lined up for their attack. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We now can just finally get a non-aggression pact from them. Well, sorry. Too bad. Okay.
The timing.
We can demand they permanently submit to us by becoming our vassal. They're going to obviously say no, but that's going to give us the cause for war. So, hey, do you want to become our vassal? Let's see. We would sooner reduce Magia to ashes than become puppets.
So would we.
All right. Well, guess what? We have a Colossus like 3 systems outside your borders. So guess what we're gonna do now? Declare war. Vassalize. Start.
We have declared war.
Thank you for letting me know. All right, Pilgrims. No, I don't want to rename you. That's a good fleet name. Go ahead and meet them at Inks. Oh yeah, that's right. They have these freaking jammers up. Wait. There we go. Had to wait for it to tick over.
I like how it's like all of our planets have an unemployment problem. Also, we're trying to subjugate a whole other race of people.
Yeah, everyone should just join the military. That's how we solve this problem.
There isn't enough work going around for our whole galaxy, but damn it, we need more subjects.
Go and serve Zarklon's will by destroying these guys that have absolutely nothing to do with you guys. Meanwhile, you guys
Trust
need
us,
another
so it is written.
And they're dead. Let's see. Looks like that's going to be the system where I can isolate this entire cluster.
Construction venture completed.
Ooh, if we find the system with their sentry array, that'll be a great thing to have on our side.
Yeah.
See all this shit. Oh, and yeah, where's the Interstellar Texan? Oh, still making its way over? Okay, well, make your way over there.
Gene best start. Trust me, my dad works in Zarklon.
You didn't claim that system when you destroyed the fleet. Alright, I guess we have to do this piecemeal. So you guys travel to actually get to the starport. There you go.
Thank you for the bit, Sergeant. What's his name? And Code Nate saying, "Who is the gay and why do they need to be contained?"
These are the gay. If you had seen the last stream, you would actually see that several big fleets of sentient I don't think they're sentient. They're essentially space gray goo.
Nanobot, yeah.
Yeah, they stormed out of these L gates and started conquering a good quarter of the galaxy before we came back and pushed them back into this tiny cluster, where I think they're being contained by the Tronzar and Wizaraki. I haven't actually seen one of their fleets in a few years. But anyway, yeah, so that's the gay. It's already been contained, so we're fighting robot bugs now.
Holding the gay at bay over
Yeah. The gay is contained. Alright, Orbit Swarm, go ahead and hold that system as the bottleneck while the Pilgrims wrap everything else up. You need a general. Here, I'll give you one more. You know, we haven't gotten anyone with a brain slug in a leadership position in a while. There you go. Remember the brain slugs, though? I think the first major thing we encountered when we were...
Brain slug progressives.
Yeah.
Let's get them in. A new face for the government.
Yeah, do the brain slugs have souls?
Yeah, yes, thank you, welcome to Tiny Train World. I would say brain slugs do have souls. Spoilers for Animorphs, but I really did like, you know, other than some of the really dark places that the ending goes, you know, telling you that, like, these 13 and 16-year-old kids are war criminals. The bad guys, the Yerks, these brain slugs, you kind of start feeling like, even though they're almost irredeemably evil, you start feeling a level of sympathy for them because they're like, we're blind and deaf and just kind of can't do anything when we're in our natural state. The only way we can do things is by taking over other people. And then, like, at the end of it, the Animorphs are like, what if we just let the Yerks morph and just give them the power to morph into stuff? Like, then they don't have to take over things. And it's like, oh, we had this technology all along that could have maybe stopped their cause of war. If only we would have talked to them instead of immediately fighting.
Whoops.
Oh well.
We were a bit prejudiced there. We're sorry. So it looks like, we just lost the guess. I mean, it doesn't stop the war we already started, but good to know. Yeah, so it looks like they had one super strong fleet, which was for some reason over here. There's not even a wormhole, I think. So, oh, maybe this is it. Oh, that's it. Yeah, they used that as the back door. Luckily, we got plenty of fleets that were prepared to fight against the Trons are ready and willing to stop them. So, that's not really going to stop us. It does stink that they're probably going to take a chunk out of a few of these systems before we can contain them, though.
Damn.
Construction venture completed.
Well, it looks like the war with the sovereignty is not going to be all that interesting by itself. So let's queue up some maybe TFS wars questions if anyone has any.
As we go to battle.
Yeah, there'll be one interesting fight with this 5th Navy cluster, but that'll probably be it. Unless the battle goes poorly. TFS devours.
Big empty space.
As a lawyer, is there some area or question of law you find fascinating? There isn't a specific question, but there's always legal implications of some decisions where you always kind of sit there and go, well, normal people usually don't think about this, but I would kind of sit there and just muse about it for a while. If there was a specific question of law, I can't say one is actively coming to mind. I guess maybe it would be kind of on some issues of human rights, especially when dealing with governments that are not entirely uncorruptible, or in other words, corrupt. But that's not only just a question of law, that's also because it has philosophical implications, like how much are you responsible for fixing and how much should it just be if I have to pay like the border guard to get this shipment of rice over to the village, I mean, it's technically a bribe, but the rice isn't getting there anyway.
Dan Desto asking our favorite generals. I don't think I know any. So,
real life generals or generals
I mean,
in
I
our
assume,
Stellaris game?
You know what? I guess thinking about it, just like fictional generals. Trying to think. General Kenobi, good guy. I'd trust him. True Paradox, my favorite part of this series so far was the head of Zarklon, the saga. Getting that was a fun little adventure.
Let's turn this into a pretty light show. Now, we don't even know if we're winning.
Hope for the best.
I mean, we're beating their fleet power by a considerable degree, so unless they have a specific tech advantage, which they might, because they are considered superior to us. Well, I can tell they're probably taking big chunks out of our fleet. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing a whole lot of red. Yeah, it looks like we won. Alright, so how did that really turn out? The Pizza Hut system. Okay, good to know. Ooh. We took a big chunk out of them, but it looks like the linebackers of the dead also lost a big hunkin' chunk of their fleet.
Got a little bit hurt.
Yeah. Well, luckily, pretty sure. Ooh, really? Well, where the heck did this? They're backdooring us, and I don't like it. Because they keep sending stuff. It's alright, send both those fleets through. Have them go to Africa. In fact, split them up. Bloody Feast goes to Goomba. Yeah, because they're throwing something almost as powerful right down our throats again. Africa has a shipyard, right? Okay, good. So we can at least repair those fleets. Of course, how much of their own territory are they going to lose while they try to fight us at Africa and Goomba? Systems that, for the longest time, have not been in our strategic considerations.
They haven't been important at all.
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
Chiggin's asking my opinion on the food pho. I haven't had it in a very, very long time. I think I've only ever actually had it once, but I remember thinking it was pretty good.
I love pho. It's a much more... I enjoy the kind of savoring quality... Savoring? I guess it's just umami. Yeah, it has a much more... A much more... I keep wanting to just say savory, but I guess that's the best word I have for it. It has a much more savory flavor than ramen. And I like ramen, but pho just seems to, like, linger on the tongue longer. So I like it more. That being said, haven't had it since the pandemic started because having that stuff delivered is annoying because they give you all the ingredients in one thing and they give you the broth in another and you have to mix it yourself and make sure your bowl's big enough. The one time I had it delivered, I underestimated the bowl size I needed, so I had to actually make 2 separate bowls of pho and eat both of them.
Just takes so much extra effort.
Yeah. Have you guys not gotten repaired yet? Really? Well, unfortunately, time's up. Go stop them.
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
No, we can already get a status quo if we wanted. Good to know. It's gonna take forever for our battleship fleets to get over here.
Get them. Harlack, on the topic of food, what's your go-to takeout place? Something that, like, I always liked but did not eat very much before pandemic, but post and getting delivered just like quickly picked up. I eat a lot of Chipotle now. I don't know what it is about that place, but I like their little zesty chips.
There are a few places around me. I would say my go-to is Sonic, just because of their happy hour deals, which means I can save a bit of money. Save a bit, like even a small fraction. When I want something that I think tastes better, and that's, you know, in the context of fast food, so it's not like I'm really getting something all that better, I go to Whataburger.
Whataburger's pretty good. Although, ironically, I have been getting their chicken strips more often than their burgers.
Ooh. Okay, so this one, it's another multiple choice, but this one's interesting because one of them is some psionic avatar.
Ooh.
So how can I say no to that? Just do it. The powerful energies of the Shroud have successfully channeled into our psionic avatar under our control.
Hey.
Perfect. After translating it into our universe, the newborn avatar has coalesced into a spacefaring entity in orbit over Earth. Well, show me that right now.
Yeah,
I
what
wanna
is a
see
psionic space beast?
it. No, it's not that strong.
And what will we call it?
Whoa!
Wow!
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna need a name for this avatar.
All right, chat. You know what to do. Start throwing some names. I'll figure out which ones I really, really like. Oh, Aang, come on. Try a little harder than that.
I like the one that says Laboon's soul returned to us. That's a bit of the sentimentalist in me.
Ooh, Jetwave 600 with just kind of a traveler just sounds cool to me. I won't lie.
I like it. I'll take it. 2 L's or 1?
Just one.
I don't know why I always
that's
feel
how
like
it
it needs
actually.
2.
Well, I don't know if that's how it's actually spelled, but that's how they spelled it, and I'll accept that. Be it
Well, now you make
correct
me want
or
to Google
wrong.
it because either way, I always feel like I get it wrong.
Hold on, I have a feeling they're right, but I'll see. Yeah,
Okay,
it's one.
yeah, 1L. I don't know why I always think it's 2. Okay, Traveler, you will help us secure the border, since apparently now we're at a 2-front war with
Blood
one
Realm
empire.
says 2 L's is the proper way, 1 L is the American way.
Oh, okay. Well, we obviously need to go with the American way. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, obviously. We're Germans, after all.
A hostile fleet has
We've gotten a much more global view. Okay, make up your mind, Coalition. You just opened the borders again before you close them. Jeez.
We just can't decide.
Alright, is the army ready? That looks about ready. Okay, so which one of these systems still had a colony in it? I think it was this one. And invade. Yeah, maybe you should save like one of your fleets for defending the home turf, guys. Just a thought.
Nah.
a hostile fleet.
Yeah, because they seem to be sending everything through the wormhole, and that's Perry the Platypus too. Oh, I forgot I built another habitat over here.
Hey!
Do we have another
Way to go,
colony?
Perry!
Do we have a colony name?
A colony name that we do. Oh boy. Actually, that was 2 more. So this one is from Disconnected Soul. We have Auriga. Auriga.
Ooh, endless space.
Oh, is that what that is? Got it.
Yes, it's one of the famous planets of the concrete endless. They used it for experiments, and so it ended up being filled with just a whole bunch of species that obviously didn't like each other. Hence, Endless Legends strategy game, which is a lot like Civilization, but a bit more bent on a narrative. Because you have hero units, and I don't know. If it's free on Epic Store, maybe we'll tell you that it's there. Because I think you might like it.
Okay.
Okay, Morbid Swarm is repaired, so you guys can go on the offensive again. Same for you. Meanwhile, over here, You guys are holding the line pretty well. Oh, wait, are you trying to... I wonder if they're trying to get to the Judas system. The incisors are waiting, but I'm just not sure.
Prepared to bite.
Alright, High Wind Fleet is almost there. The Bloody Feast will be engaging while the linebackers get repaired.
I saw someone mentioning this. How old is the Kaiserin now?
I think she's about 200. Oh, nope, way overestimated. 125.
Okay. Still a spring chicken.
Yeah, she's at least got another 100 years. Are we blowing up their homeworld? They did say they'd rather see MAGA burn.
A hostile
Oh.
fleet has
Oh. Hmm.
Wishes granted.
I might be alright with that. If that's the demand, far be it from us to disappoint. You should have chosen your words more carefully.
Yeah, I imagine we can go full Joker on them and just stare at them across the bargaining table. Very poor choice of words.
A worldly invasion has begun.
Okay, well, Boone's Requiem, go ahead and move you up with the Interstellar Texan. That will be your guardian for this round. Get rid of that. I don't want them dealing with that.
Want to see a
we're
mag
lost an
trick
admiral.
is pretty good, Jubberwocky.
An enemy planet has been secured.
Ta-da! Go ahead and invade Vimrigond. I mean, at least we're not seeing blooming fields 15 times, but
True.
still. Can't really say this is a vast improvement. And we missed one, so go ahead and do this one first. Were you still building units? You were not. Whoops, didn't mean to sell those.
You evolved this space and you're doing nothing with it. The Eternal Empire will rectify this.
Alright, well, if the Tronzaru go to war with us right now, it would suck. But, if they don't, we have things pretty well in hand. So, I would knock on wood, but that would sound pretty loud on the mic.
Just
That's
cross your
right, run
fingers and
away.
hope.
Oh, you're not running away? Okay, go kill them.
Eliminate them.
Wait, what are we voting on now? Major research. Stop with the sanctions. So many sanctions.
Quit it.
Only the Wizaraki are in favor of this. That's right, it better fail. Oh yeah, this is the slave trade, which we haven't even gotten into. That could be another way we solve the unemployment problem. It's just still the unemployed.
Someone will employ you.
And they'll pay good money for it, too. Alright, you know what? How powerful is that fleet? Not powerful at all. Let's send the Traveler out on a bit of a mission. If they're not going to close the borders to us, we'll try and stop this, nip this in the bud. Maybe attack them from both sides. Send our own fleets through the wormhole.
An enemy planet has been secured.
Ta-da! Not many systems between us and your capital. Sovereignty.
Just a thought.
Might want to send
Bet
your
you're
kids
wishing
away.
you paid that tribute now.
Bend the knee, Agar. Bend the knee.
See, the last time we gave you a choice, we asked politely.
Now we're sending our giant Death Later to blow up your MAGA planet. Which, you know, isn't far off the mark, so I feel like this is totally appropriate.
Yeah. Hadn't thought about it that way.
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
Where? Don't just say it, show me. Okay, well, I guess you won't. That's right, run back to the wormhole. Get him, Traveler. This system, too close to being called Redditor.
It must be destroyed.
Yeah, too bad. There are no colonies here to destroy, I think. Or are... okay. We'll be back for you, Vordetorb. Or Vordetorb.
It sounds like a made-up name. Vortitorb.
Well, they're supposed to be insects, so you think it'd be more like a chittering noise than like Takuramuk.
A lot of CHKs into apostrophe kind of stuff.
Yeah. Like the Hivers in Sword of the Stars, which, I must admit, is a strategy game I miss. Too bad their sequel did not perform well. Honestly, it's a long... Oop, what do we have here? What do we have here?
Damn, Gene. All names are made up. Good point.
Nothing that can really contest my fleet power here, but something to maybe give me pause. Where are you going? Sublight speed reduction. I'm not going to have any such penalty in this system, so why not just wait for you right there? And you, follow up. I'm so confident in their victory, I'm telling Laboon's Requiem to go there too.
An enemy presence makes itself felt.
Dark Mage says, "Hey Grant and Quinn, how are you guys? I'm good. Got a computer and accessories, and I'm currently trying to find and kill a 100-legged hellspawn, aka a centipede. Good luck."
They sent a fleet up here too. I didn't even notice. Yeah, but they just took over Kaiseren's retreat. Jerks. Hold on. Rated Simtari, create an army and defend the Kaiseren's retreat.
A worldly invasion has begun.
Oh, that's right. You better run.
Get out of here!
Go follow. Ah, now they're sending in the heavy hitters.
They've suddenly realized we were serious.
A bit too late to stop them now, especially if they're going to trickle in like that. Hello, boys.
Wow.
Yes, extend the deal.
An enemy planet has been secured.
And they're gone. And just in time for the Interstellar Texan to show up and help these guys get repaired. In the meantime, also reinforce them, because you have the shipyards for it anyway. But don't move up yet. That was a bit too ambitious. I didn't know they were holding that much back. Speaking of... Oh, they keep running away. They're just a bit faster than... I'm actually quite surprised that they're so much faster than the Nosgoth fleet. Okay, wait, you guys are gonna have to run. What are you... That to there. And you are kind of just screwed. Sorry, Harrowhawk. Oh, that reminds me. I actually built another construction ship that needs a name. Where did I put it?
Oh.
Introspective Thug. Civilian ships. Needs a name. There we go. Do we have a ship name?
We sure do. This one will be called the Dark Shroud. Thank you, Carter Rackets.
Steering clear of belligerents.
Okay, well, at least trapped them in the Eye of Hawking.
You'll be locked in there.
Alright, and how strong is the army they left at Kaiseren's retreat or Barad-dûr? Pretty strong. 350. So we're gonna have to build up quite the army to take it back. Ooh, 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 what happened here? I didn't expect you guys to do that. So where's this fleet going? Back. And this fleet is just defending the homeworld? Currently, yes. Alright, so, Traveler, go ahead and poke your head through that wormhole and see what happens.
Just zip on over there.
Yeah.
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
They're going through the Tronzaru territory now, too? Jeez.
Ah.
Everyone just open their borders to them.
Sneaky.
Ugh. Alright, you guys keep moving up. If they're not going to stop you guys, I'm not going to stop you.
Invasion has begun.
Coalition closed their borders again. Oh, okay, so they built a bit of a gateway here. And they left their science nexus in the system with the wormhole.
well.
You are dumb, and I'm making you regret that. It's a bit of an even fleet power, but go ahead and try and take that station. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Move now.
That's right. Come into this system. Oh, wait, no, you're running away. Well, that's going to cost you the homeworld, folks. Okay, yeah, you know what? You're still building the reinforcements. How much longer is that going to take? I'd rather not have to deal with a whole extra fleet. Ooh, that's a whole lot of them. All right, more pilgrims, please. Let's move you guys over here. Because it's going to be kind of hard to have you reunite with the pilgrims up here, though. Ah, so much stuff. I'm not done with you yet. Nope, it looks like, yeah, it looks like that space station may have actually been a bit too much for the Traveler.
No, no.
Did he die? I unfortunately, I closed that window.
Traveler.
Okay, no, the Traveler's not dead. He jumped away. He got pretty badly beaten. So I guess that means the Highwind Fleet's turn is now.
Traveler, full torque, gloom. We're almost home.
clear the way for Laboon's Requiem. I'm quite done with this.
Send them away.
Alright. Just a couple more armies and you'll be ready to retake. Okay, good. So the Nosgoth fleet won at Eye of Hawking. So now they can just go back and hold it. Warehouse 13.
A hostile fleet has appeared.
According to Vorpalim, travelers' weapons suck against shield, but completely ignore armor.
Ah, so that was the problem. Without anything to negate the shield, it was just pinging against that the whole time. Alright, so where's the debris I can analyze? Good, well within my territory. Science ship, science ship, science ship. At that horizon, guess what you're doing? Give me some tech. Huh, guess where you shouldn't have sent that army. And Laboon's Requiem, get ready, because you're blowing up MAGA. Crack it.
Orna says Tranzaru has a red fleet coming towards us.
Yeah, no, we saw that fleet. It was this one over here. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. I don't have anything over there. Let's see. It's about 12k. Is that enough for the linebackers to take care of it? The linebackers could take care of it.
They could at least slow it down if it becomes a problem.
Or, yeah, you know what? The Red Cross blood drive is much stronger. Go ahead and head back over there. Alright, so where are you going?
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
Okay, so you guys are about to regroup to make our army stronger.
Beef up.
Yeah, they're still not going to accept that for a while. Oh, okay, so if we get a status quo right now, we make a client state out of the occupied systems. Which, you know, gives us half our goal, but we want the whole sovereignty to be a client. Risk it. Go ahead, pop your head in there, and then head back.
Just take a little peek.
Yeah. Just go ahead and claim that system and create the new choke point up here. Oh, meanwhile, how are the Oop, spoke too soon because they moved that in. Okay, that's not a threat to the Morbid Swarm. But how are the Pilgrims doing? Pretty good. Go ahead and take Murrah and then hold. Wait for the rest of the fleet to catch up with you. But hey, we closed that back door. So many planets getting increased benefits because of all the unemployment. Ooh. Here's hoping I have another few years of cleaning up.
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
Red Jack asking, the Magar are bugs, right?
They are cyborg bugs. They decided to
Okay,
become...
no,
Nope, that's me.
That system name.
Yeah, so they are arthropods, but they are cybernetic after they decided, hey, this inward perfection thing means we should be robots. Alright, Traveler's back. Oh yeah, what happened to the fleet I sent through the wormhole? Highwind, where'd you go?
High wind?
Am I completely missing them on this list?
Did they die?
Oh, there they are. Okay, nope, they're just still on their way. Taking a little bit. Stop sending tiny fleets to try and attack the interstellar Texan. It's not gonna work.
A hostile
You can't
fleet
do
has
anything to the interstellar Texan.
But Laboon's Requiem can do a lot to you. As MAGA will soon find out. Don't tell us you'd rather see your world burned than be subjugated, because guess what we're gonna do when trying to subjugate you?
When you say things like that, we hear you loud and clear.
All right. Move the Texan up.
G-Man asking, what happened to Al, our dragon?
Al's fine. I'm using him to actually patrol one of the larger trade routes to keep pirates at bay. You know,
Okay.
you'd
He's
hope
he's our pirate watchdog.
Yeah, you'd hope seeing a dragon would make pirates less likely to raid shipping. So far, it's been working.
Kind of like Blood Realm here saying, I suggest naming the colony in the system of Maga after we destroy it what they ask for.
Ash?
Just calling it what they asked for.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an alluding to something. All right, how's that looking? Okay, you haven't launched the beam yet. Can everyone stop fighting for a little bit? I want to watch this planet blow up.
Just slow things down. We have a moment in history to witness.
Okay, how's the army? All right, 500. That should be enough to retake Barad-dûr. Barad-dûr. One colony to rule them all. No laser? No laser.
What a lovely planet.
A worldly invasion has begun.
I was going to compare the Vamps to the Centauri from Babylon 5, but I realized the Shadows would take one look at this and say, damn, we're amateurs. Yeah, that's right. The Shadows were content to just stay behind the scenes most of the time. We're just out there in your face, killing you without any help, aside from that one superpowered fleet we did get from the Fallen Empire. Whoa, 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 whoa. Speaking of, it looks like the Zarkon's Equivalents maybe took a bit of a licking. Oh yeah, they did. They lost when I moved them to Mura. So I guess this fleet was a whole lot stronger before now. Well, I spoke too soon then. Yeah, so see? Our Shadows ain't nothing. They lost.
Yeah.
But that is a problem. Especially since that's a whole kind of fork of our invasion we've just given up. Is their homeworld blown up yet? Oh yeah, we missed it. Cracked the planet.
Damn it.
Whoopsie. Well, how'd you like that?
Well, trust us, history happened here today.
Okay, wow, so much stuff. Okay, so the Pilgrims will be back in a month. They're still rebuilding the Morbid Swarm. Alright, and what okay, and the Highwind Fleet has appeared. Good. So what are you seeing on this side? Ooh! Now that is quite the fleet. 70 fleet power. That's actually a lot stronger than our rough 50 with the Highwind Fleet. If we sent both battleship fleets through, however, this wouldn't be such a problem. Alright, so send the Bloody Feast through. Have them work in unison. Meanwhile, the Linebackers of the Dead and the Traveler will make sure that this border stays safe. Meanwhile, what happened to Red Cross Blood Drive? Whoa, why are they going? Oh my gosh, they went the long way.
Taking the long.
Because they took
scenic route.
they took Snitty so that FTL jammers up. Crap. Well, what did they
So we
move
can't,
through
like-
here? Not a lot that's strong aside from that one fleet, but yeah, no. If they hadn't taken the long way, they would be there by now. Crap.
Slowing us down.
Yeah, that stinks. Because if I told them to go around, let's see here, 520 days to get there. And if I told you to go to Space Australia now, okay, not as long. Okay, so go to Space Australia. Yeah, so we're losing containment on them. They ceded half of their empire just to pull all of this shit. And the best they're getting out of us is a status quo peace, which means half their empire is still going to become slaves. In all but name. So, good job, guys. Can't say this was the best strategy, but hey, you do you. Alright, did these guys just decide to turn around? Yes, they did. Okay, so, hop back through the wormhole. We'll wait for them there. Because the Bloody Feast needs to be there to support you, or else that's not going to work. Actually, can the Bloody Feast jump? They don't have jump drives, do they? No, they don't.
They just have to take their time when they go.
Alright, so another invasion has succeeded. Where's the army? Oh wow, that was quite the difficult invasion though. Does the Habit have an army? They do, but they're weak, so go ahead and take them out. And you know what? I'm not gonna deal with like the 3 colonies that they put here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Blow that one up. The other one will get invaded.
We don't need this many. You see, if we build so many colonies, they'll feel like they can't spread their forces to attack them.
Ah, crap. They already sent their fleet through. And we're fighting right over the wormhole. Hold on. Panic edicts. Alright, focusing crystals. Reactive armor, explosives, ammunition, shield boost. Huh?
We gotta get more powerful.
Yeah, hold on. Pause. Okay, there we go.
Just pause the war. Just give it a second.
Okay, hold on. What? Nope. Not going well. Wait, where's this invasion happening? Oh, crap. Where? It's okay. Made me panic there. I thought they were invading one of our planets. Okay, so we lost the battle. Ugh, 11 battleships destroyed.
Whew.
Yeah, that's some bad attrition there. We might have to settle for just turning half of their empire into a client state. Their military is still something to be reckoned with. Oop, side jump drives. I remember this. I got this from the Shroud during the downtime. Yes, please, research that. I need it.
Does that mean we can think our ships into jumping?
Yeah. We rip space with our minds. Okay, yeah, and they're getting these colonies back. You know what?
It's the mind over antimatter drive.
Let's see. Morbid Swarm isn't back up. So go ahead. Go ahead and start on the offensive. I actually want the Interstellar Texan to try and intercept that fleet. Because I can have it jump over here. And hopefully by the time it meets up with them, it gets back up to full strength after the jump. Okay, good. So by the time it gets to that system, the jump penalty will be gone.
We'll be able to slip by easily.
Okay, and where's the... Alright, our Strategic Command Center is not... Is it fully operational? Okay, perfect. So now if I go to Traditions, Galactic Wonders should be available. And it is. And we have it. And we're done. Now, let's see. Where's a good constructor? Where's a system I don't care about? Let's see here. You know what? Terra's Plasma Ball of RNG seems like the perfect thing to harvest for our Dyson Sphere. What do we need for that? Oh, we still have to research it. I forgot. Boo.
We aren't quite smart enough for it.
Yeah, we've opened the possibility, but we still have to actually...
We've been able to consider it.
So Laboon's Requiem had a progress bar for blowing up planets this whole time.
Oh.
Okay, so that's a private moment. I keep selling when I want to buy alloys. Because I've got a whole lot of stuff I need to rebuild. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Bloody Feast is still nowhere close to the system, but they probably jumped back. So the Pilgrim showed up all the way over here.
Taking so long.
Okay, yeah, so go... Ooh, I don't want them to get Al. You do have jump drives, so you know what? How long until we get the next bump from Zarklon? Relics, relics, relics. Ooh, it's still... Oh, it's still active. It hasn't even started cooling down yet, so that's not happening for a while. Wait, what's this? Model 16 assimilators. Oh, so it looks like the Coalition just had their AI rebellion.
Hey.
Well, good for you. Still licking your wounds from the Gay Tempest, and now you have robots of your own. The Red Cross can clean this up on their own. I'm just worried that they're letting this one fleet get too far away.
So, in stuff like, you know, in sci-fi, when robots gain sentience and, like, start kind of fighting for robotic, you know, rights kind of stuff, do they have, like, a limit on the level of machine that they respect as, like, I don't know, like...
Brothers in arms?
Yeah, like... I have a feeling they wouldn't look at a pulley system and go, "How dare you humans abuse my robot brethren, my machine friends?" But something advanced like, you know, like a smartphone, maybe?
Yeah, I honestly, it's kind of, I guess it'd be kind of like how we look at apes. Like, how close are they to us that they are worth preserving or being offended by their treatment? In fact, you know what? If the children adopt the same kind of perspective as their parents, I would say, unless it is already capable of recognizing its own sentience, they may not take offense to its being used. They might not be too worried about it. Well, so I can draw on the example of Battlestar Galactica, at least the reimagined one, where you had the humanoid Cylons actually inhibit the higher thinking functions of the Centurions. The actual, you look at them and they look like robots, until later on where there's a civil war and all that stuff breaks down. So there comes an interesting point where all of this has happened before, all of it will happen again. The slaves break free and just make their own slaves. There's always
some subjugated class that will eventually be like, wait a minute.
Yeah. And of course you always have to kind of bench all these thoughts in the fact that you're applying kind of human psychology to something that is distinctly not going to think like a human.
Something that is mechanical.
Yeah, but there is definitely... We define ourselves by what we're not. Like, ancient civilizations always had this bent where they looked at people who were not them and went, "Oh, they're the barbarians."
Those are the bad ones.
Yeah, the barbarian. How do we define barbarians? You know, the not Roman. So there's always that distinct other that you always keep separate from yourselves, because if they were like you, then you wouldn't know what you were.
Early robots that first gained sentience look over at, like, the, you know, just the little helper bots and just be like, look at those disgusting, look at how they don't even take pride in what they are.
Man, why did my frame rate fall through the floor? What is going on here?
The galaxy's getting too big.
Okay, all right, well, whatever it is, it was temporary, but yeah, that was weird. I did not think that this would be that slow. Well, of course it's going to be slow. It's a giant-ass wing. But is it going to be able to actually catch this fleet before it reconquers almost everything the Pilgrims took over? All right, almost at 100%.
Debris has been analyzed.
And what, they're breeding amoebas? All the more reason to conquer them.
Ugh.
You people are gross.
Disgusting. Blood Realm, I see you and your Tales of Symphonia references.
Yeah. We take... Oh, well, let's call the Shroud again. Maybe get some help. Another avatar, please? We have found a tiny space within the Shroud that has a concentration of psionic energy that's of a magnitude we have never before seen. Any psychic that managed to successfully tap into this pocket of raw energy would become immensely powerful, but there is only enough for a single individual, and there are risks involved. There are only 3 individuals in the entire Eternal Empire that possess the psionic strength needed to tap this energy pocket with any hope of survival. Who should it be? Only one of them is green, so it feels like I should just pick them. It is done. The entire Shroud seems to shudder as the psionic energy pocket is drained and its power transferred to Proclus Obelis. Only a handful of individuals in the history of the entire galaxy have been gifted with psionic strength of this magnitude. May the spirits have mercy on our souls. We just made the God Emperor of mankind.
Hey!
Okay, so who even is this person? Leaders? Show me the chosen one. I have a feeling there's supposed to be a very nice-looking symbol by them. There they are.
Oh, apparently one of our choices was the Kaiserin. Vorpalem seems to think we have
Well,
not made
that was
our
a low probability of success, though.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could. There was a chance the Kaiserin could have become the chosen one. Probably wouldn't have ended well. But now we have an immortal admiral, which I consider still a net gain.
I will agree with that.
So anyway, where did I put the incisors with their superpowered admiral? Guarding the border. That's not a good place for them, especially since there's this right here, which will take you a bit to get to, but I still think it's worth it. Yes, follow the bloody feast through the wormhole. We have a Highwind fleet to avenge. Speaking of, have they come back yet? Yes, they are worse for wear.
They return.
Badly damaged. Okay, good. So we have the Interstellar Texan retaking the systems we lost.
Reclaim this lost territory.
Return the systems.
An enemy planet has been secured.
Good. We're almost at 100% war exhaustion, which means I think... Let's see, what are the negatives here? So the 100% war exhaustion will defeat the negative 100 from demanding surrender, but we also need at least 101 to beat the vassalized war goal. So we'll probably have to keep occupying planets. Alright, 272. What's this looking like? Oh, this is undefended. Okay, perfect. Go ahead. Free colony. Because we blew up everything else in this system. We might as well conquer something.
You have nothing left.
Speaking of, did we get Kaiserin's retreat back? We did. Why don't you guys go ahead and spend some time on Barad-dûr? You know, celebrate, shore leave, defend it from anyone else. Okay, go ahead and head to Transarni. Yes, take that. Go to Vampdor, take Hentai, take Space New Zealand, now take Snitties. There we go.
Steal it all.
Alright, 100% war exhaustion. Now I just have to push them to accepting total surrender. Merge.
A worldly invasion has begun.
A worldly invasion is over. Okay, so we're full up on influence. Edicts. What can I spend influence on that isn't just a whole bunch of claims? I guess I could just make some claims. Let's try and see if we can get this whole pocket of Transire's space to ourselves, because fuck you guys. Wait.
It belongs
Who claimed
to
this?
us.
Oh, the assimilators claimed it.
Ah.
Well, good for them. I hated the coalition and their constant opening and closing of the border. Made no sense.
Debris has been analyzed.
Why did you have an amoeba breeding program? What were you guys doing with the space amoeba? It's gross. Okay, hold on. Al's gonna be in danger if you keep doing that, so head back. Who can I... Okay, so... Oh my gosh, I've completely forgot about the fleets I sent up here.
There's so much to keep track of.
Son of a bitch, did they lose again? Because they're gone. Yeah, the Bloody Feast is gone. And the incisors didn't make it yet. Crap. Because they were... Yep, they're still over here. I should have coordinated their departure. Dang it. It's all just so much.
A study has been completed.
Okay, good. So, got Vamp Door, getting the border back. Soon getting Snitties back. Dyson Sphere, gimme.
Hey.
Oh, that's gonna take forever though. 113 months, almost 10 years. Alright, so take that system, and you know what? After that, just head back up there. I trust you, Interstellar Texan. You got local Texan in you. -14. We're getting close to victory.
They're being dragged into exhaustion. If we blew up another planet, would that speed that process up, you think? I feel like I would feel pretty war-weary if a planet blew up.
Yeah, especially if it was their homeworld. Homeworld and the local colony. I mean, what would happen? I mean, granted, when it's a galactic empire, even the homeworld may fade in sentimentality, but, you know, if Earth blew up, I feel like we'd all feel bad about it.
I'd be pretty bummed.
Oh, run away.
Steering clear of belligerents.
Yeah, whatever you have to do to get out of there, just do it. Okay, so start heading that way. And the Fallen Empire declared war on the Tronzaru again. Who knows how that's going to go since last... they still haven't awakened yet, but apparently they... I guess... Oh,
They just keep hitting that snooze.
Yeah, the Tronzaru colonized one of the Holy Worlds. Like, we definitely know there was one here, so that's why they keep doing that. But yeah, honestly, of all times, they just keep losing. Just wake up. Build some more advanced fleets. I would like to engage in diplomacy with you because I'm probably the only empire left you like. Thanks to this. And then just shake this sloppy head. Oh, is this where you put your sentry array? Yeah, it is.
Says you should like us.
So, okay, go ahead, knock this out. Okay, good. The incisors are here. Never fear. Start making your way this way. Take the sentry array. Bum, 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 bum.
It feels very Avengers music.
You know, yeah. I was thinking that just that with that beat right there at the beginning.
Dun, 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 dun. Wah, ba, 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 da.
What should we call this? The Magar Blitz? It feels appropriate.
Yeah. The Blitz on Magar.
Okay, well, now you got some hunting to do, because you need to start retaking everything we lost to them. Reclaim the backfield, yet again.
Take it all back.
Yeah. Why does my phone vibrate so loudly?
It needs you to know it wants your attention.
There. Scout trait. A lot of successful battles. Yay, yay. Oh, hello. Oh! It's a local... Oh, it's a criminal civilization in the Machine Age.
What?
Yeah. No. So actually,
Just
so what you
hanging
can
out?
you can have primitive worlds that go all the way up to like kind of our tech level here in real life, where they're kind of
IRL.
exploring their local system. And if they get any more advanced than that, then they then become a new interstellar empire. You can even elevate them if you want, but that means you give up the system to them. I'm more in favor of
Gator brings up a
indoctrinating.
good point. It could be a new source of food.
It could be. We have neglected the two tomb worlds in Frieza System 69 for the longest time. Oh, now that's a fleet I don't want to meet in a dark alley. Where's it going? We definitely don't want to have to face that fleet, because if we lose, then the war exhaustion will swing back against us. So let's not fight them. Just
I'm
focus
seeing
on...
some people say it looks like Al is under attack.
Oop.
Oh, never mind. He showed back up. People were confused.
Move him further back, because he's getting close to danger. We can't lose two mascots.
I still cry myself to sleep whenever I think about Laboon.
Okay. Army is over here. Did they already... They're about to invade the colony. We just have to make sure this 85,000 fleet doesn't catch any more of our stuff unawares.
A worldly invasion has begun.
Oh boy. So many of our fleets ended up in Africa. Oh, what? Guys. Okay, linebackers of the dead and the High Wind Fleet are both at good strength. I need you guys both to engage that, please. Is the Traveler fully healed? Yes, send him in as well. This time someone will actually back
Bomb
him
rush
up.
him.
Yeah, don't let them take the frickin' system again. Whoops. Game. There we go.
Just had to catch his breath.
It's like, I know the feeling. Okay, yeah, and you know what? Once you take this system... Oh, nope, wrong button. Once you do that, go ahead and come back this way. Ringworld! Give me all of the superstructures, megastructures, whatever you call them. I need them. I have a lot of building and I need a lot of slave room. Okay, so one there. Go ahead, retake that. Oh, this one actually isn't going well for us.
Oh.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, our army did invade like
An attempt to take a new
5
world
planets.
has begun.
Kind of went on a marathon run.
Yeah. Ugh. I hate that we have so many problems back here. Can you hunt these guys down, please? Oh, almost there. Almost to complete submission.
Inching our way into just letting you give up.
Yeah, I mean, we could settle for a client state, but no, we want the whole shebang.
That is not what we came here for.
Exactly. Jump over here. I don't know where that 85,000 fleet is going, but I'm hoping they're going through the wormhole. Oop, okay, yep. Incisors, fall back.
Retreat!
No, do not go that way. Do not
Choose
jump
a better
back.
route for retreat.
They probably calculated, it's like, oh yeah, no, the Interstellar Texan's the closest shipyard. It's like, hell it is. Do not go that way. That runs you right into their... Okay, yeah,
I
you can
know,
meet up.
Shazzle Khan. After this war, our spiral will be hideous, or our sprawl will be hideous.
Well, we're not. So the thing is, we're not conquering any of this. It will just become It will become a empire that's actually a client of ours. So we're not getting anything new, which one might say makes this a massive waste of our fleet power. But we're making them a subject we can integrate peacefully later. Now, after the integration, that's when the sprawl's gonna just fucking explode. But we have some time to prepare.
Could maybe brace ourselves for this increase in sprawl.
Yeah, in the meantime, we have actually a surplus of alloys for once, so let's go ahead and see if we can't get some of our fleets back to full strength. Hey, that'll take care of our surplus. Buy more. Nope, -4, probably because of their victories down here. I wish I could just give them an order that's just like, hunt all of this down. Attack, move, click, drag, all of this. And don't stop until you actually get it all back. You know what? Zarkon's pilgrims can actually help here.
Hey.
Yeah, because the fleets that are behind the big one back here are very weak. Even if they take the jump penalty, they should still be able to win. Oh, they're fighting the space amoebas. Ah, okay, just as I thought.
The galaxy just seems so quiet amidst all of this war.
Yeah, aside from the warning noises that shit's going down. Where's the soothing AI voice to tell me everything's winning and we're okay?
Yeah, keep
I
informing
miss
me
her.
that
There's a
invasion
light
or research has
over
been
under your
completed.
ass.
You're so cool, vampire guys.
I know it's past 9 o'clock, but once the war ends, and it really should end soon, that's where we're in the stream.
It's been -3 for a billion years.
Yeah.
Even the immortal Kaiser's patience can run out.
How are we so far down? It's because it's a fucking Federation. Yeah, plus 13,000 points just because they're in a Federation. Go fuck yourselves. What a stupid. Yeah, of course we were smart, so we didn't get in a Federation. Ugh. So when is it gonna end? Where's that thing? Oh yeah, the Gay Tempest is a galactic crisis. I forgot. No, that certainly can be spun out of context. This just in, Team 4-star talking about the gay agenda. Crash and burn. I don't care what you're building. I don't like that you're building mega structures.
Destroy it.
Okay, Red Cross Blood Drop. I don't want to rename it. I'm just selecting the fleet. Okay, 41k against 26. That seems like good odds. Wow. Oh, yeah. Right. They probably destroyed a lot of that when they were bombarding you.
So many pretty lights and lasers.
Oh, geez. If we don't rebuild the fleet soon, we might actually lose the next council election to the Trade Association.
Brr.
Come on. Come on. Knock them out. There we go.
Destroy them.
And that's the backfield restored and the pilgrims rebuilt. Meanwhile, over here, nothing's attacking. Over here, we're good. Over here, a lot of victories. Still -3. What? All of that, and it's still,
You aren't even a little more war weary.
Ugh, and it just bumped up to -4. The problem is, I think it's the relative navy strength, because we keep losing so many ships each time we fight. They're like, ooh, they're still weak. No, we're not. We're just sick and tired of this.
We're just exhausted.
Yeah, unfortunately, if we get to 100, they'll push for a status quo, which, wouldn't be too bad. Most of their empire would become a client state.
If we just blow up a planet, like some other planet, will that...
We definitely could do that. Zatar...
I keep seeing that recommended
yeah, you know
in
what?
chat.
Zatar was the one that defeated our armies. Let's blow it up. They'll definitely be able to do that before that 85 fleet shows up. But speaking of, probably a good idea to have these guys fall back. Definitely do not want to lose another a Juggernaut and a large fleet to that.
Does seem like a lot of ships to move.
Well, luckily they're all corvettes, so they should all be faster than what they crammed in here, which was a healthy mix of different ships. Oh, they ruined the Psi Core. Oh, no wonder the planet's unhappy. Yeah, and they start retaking it, which unfortunately is going to hurt our occupation war goal, because we're not claiming as many systems. Actually, you know what? If that... So, besides its fleet has been repaired and didn't take that much damage, I'm going to send them back to the wormhole, because now we know the strongest fleet that could set them back is busy moving against the Juggernaut. So, if you're going to have this one super strong fleet, I'm just going to kite you around the galaxy.
Just gonna keep you moving.
Yeah, you know what? I really should work on that mega shipyard now that I have the time and the alloys. That would really help, especially if we have to fight the Transaru, to have one big shipyard constantly cranking stuff out. Okay, stop.
Those
How far is the
vampires
Juggernaut?
always cranking.
Oh, actually, you know what? The Juggernaut's fleet power combined with the Morbid Swarm is actually enough to win. As long as the Juggernaut doesn't get pinned down, which it might at this rate, since it is the slower. Is there any benefits to fighting here? Just outside sensors. I may actually have them make a stand at Soyama, because their fleet power may be enough to beat them. Meanwhile, are we blowing up this planet yet? We are starting to. Is it really worth the risk? Unfortunately, if this thing is gonna just completely undo all of this, yeah, because it's just gonna keep the war going on for infinite.
It's just gonna keep going.
A hostile
Yeah.
fleet has appeared to us.
Oh, and they turn around. so I
We're
guess
outta here.
they were thinking they probably didn't stand a chance against that. Or maybe they just want to clean up the backfield. Either way, Alright, is the Incisor fleet in yet? Okay. Oh, maybe that's what made them turn around, was the Incisor showed up. Give me that Nexus.
Swarm them.
Alright. Now... Just mess around. Actually, don't... Well, all of these are probably directions we don't want them to go in, but yeah, go ahead and do that.
Gross Bartigue, we've got 870 plus influence. You might want to claim any attractive systems that you've occupied and are interesting to you before the war ends.
I mean, there's not a lot here. I'd have to go all the way over here to get one with rare crystals in it, and everything between there and here is not that interesting. And now, if they had stuff closer to the L gate, that would be a different story. But that's all Weezeraki stuff.
Those damn Weezeraki. Soon to be updated with the Wii U Zeraki. Thank you for the pity laugh.
Wait, I told you to follow the Interstellar Texan. Follow the Interstellar Texan. Why aren't you jumping? What are you doing?
Arana says, what about the wormhole?
Wait, the fleet over by the wormhole?
I don't know if that's just...
Instructions
they were asking if that's something to
unclear.
claim.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh, just bump up one! Bump up one!
Come on!
Hold on. Hold on. What can I conquer? Okay, is this system taking over going to be enough? What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? Do not fucking engage the 8,000 fleet. Go this way.
A fleet has been bravely defeated.
What? Where?
What?
Oh, the one fucking Corvette that should never have been by itself. Because it just popped out of the Juggernaut. You made me worry there for a sec. I mean, that was dumb, but I was expecting these guys to be there too. Where can I put this where I can just keep looking at it just in case? Okay, you guys are moving away. You guys just arrived. Yeah, as long as they don't pin down the incisors, we'll be able to claim more... Wait, what was that? Go back. Yes! Send offer. Capitulate. Ah!
Give it to us.
Our war with the Magar sovereignty has ended due to them being vassalized or annexed by the Eternal Empire. We have not introduced... Well, yeah, because we vassalized them.
Yeah.
We are forced to surrender, but don't think we will forget how callously you took Magar lives and blew up your homeworld. This is exactly what we expected from your kind. Your kind? Well, you are not going to be fun slaves. All right. War
Yeah,
ended.
we won't let you be the fun slaves.
Okay, everyone just go back to base.
Relax.
You
Yeah,
go back
you
to
literally
Disney
said
World.
you would rather see your planet turn to ash than be brought to our side.
Yeah,
so
so
we did a favor for you. We did things your way.
well, unfortunately, so we can't rename anything, which may be for the best, because that would be a whole lot of names.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me just send everything off to its home base. Just so I can get ready on my end. Alright, you're still patrolling. Ah, so they were about to send a fleet into Judas. We beat them just in time. Okay. Whew, well, now we have a client state. And I believe it's not going to be available now because we just finished the war. But yes, we can integrate the subject into our empire. It's gonna
Take
cost.
them in.
It has. Ooh, it's gonna cost more influence than we can collect, but we also have to have them as our subject for several years before we can even try it. But ooh, that's it, guys. That's one long war settled and one massive empire subjugated.
What a battle.
But I'll just give you guys a parting shot of the galaxy while I see if I can't send you guys over to anybody. Whew. Well, that's gonna be it for us tonight. We'll be back. Oh yeah, you know what? I will look at the victory score while I'm giving this spiel. We will be back tomorrow with some TalkCast Pod Show at 3 o'clock, where we'll be talking about WandaVision in its entirety. And I think that night, I can't say if it's going to be at 7 or 8, but I will come back for some more Persona 5 Strikers. And then
I've been liking that.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It crashes way too frequently on PC for me to actually recommend it.
That's right, you did mention that.
Yeah, like, I'm having fun, and sometime down the line it may be worth getting for other people, but I can't recommend it when I've had it crash on me at least 5 times, and since it doesn't autosave, you can lose so much progress.
Ooh, that is rough.
Oh, okay. So getting that Empire Subjugation was enough to bump us up to 2nd place.
Hey!
But we're still like 20,000 points behind the Wizaraki, mainly because of their Federation bonus. So we're definitely gonna have to shatter the Union of Sovereign Stars if we want to make sure no one can contest us for ultimate victory. But this has been another episode of Vamps in Space.
Space.
Thank you guys for joining us. I'm gonna send you over to Nick, who I think is doing some more Batman.
Batting it up. Caped Crusading.
Alright, let's see here. Lanny Pator. Your raid message will be Subjugation. You can either put it in all caps or
Subjugation.
yeah. You
No
use
breathing.
however phrasing you like, but Subjugation will be your raid message. Later, guys.
Bye.